14 huge home and away spoilers for next week. Hey, home and away fans, get ready to buckle up, because we're about to take a wild ride through the next week's episodes, packed with jaw-dropping twists and turns. From police trouble to unexpected romances, this week's spoilers will leave you speechless. Coming up on Home and Away from May 13th to May 17th, get ready for 17 huge spoilers that will shake up Summer Bay. Tane's unwavering devotion to baby Maya lands him in big trouble with the police. Elsewhere, Cash shakes things up by inviting Stevie to move in with him, while sparks fly as Bree turns on the charm with Levi. Here's a full collection of 14 huge moments. 1. Tane can't stay away from Maya. Tane's battle to adhere to the rules while keeping his distance from baby Maya intensifies when Dana alerts him that Maya's temperature is rising. Despite his inner conflict, Tane's paternal instincts kick in, and he rushes to the hospital to check on her well-being. However, his impromptu visit doesn't go unnoticed, as Rose, who is presumably involved in Maya's care, catches sight of him. Rose's disapproval is palpable, hinting at potential repercussions for Tane's breach of protocol. Caught between his heart's desire to ensure Maya's safety and the need to respect boundaries, Tane finds himself in a precarious situation. His impulsive decision to visit Maya reflects the complexity of his emotions and the challenges he faces in navigating his responsibilities. With Rose's disapproving gaze lingering, Tane must confront the consequences of his actions while grappling with his unwavering devotion to Maya. 2. Rose issues Tane with an AWO. Rose's patience wears thin as she confronts Tane once again, stressing the importance of him not being at the hospital. Despite her reassurances about efforts to secure a safe home for Maya, Tane's stubbornness prevails as he refuses to leave Maya's side. Faced with Tane's defiance, Rose adopts a firmer stance, warning him that she will take action by initiating the Apprehended Violence Order, AVO, that was previously threatened against him. The tension between Rose and Tane reaches its peak as she asserts her authority and attempts to enforce the boundaries set for Maya's safety. With the threat of legal consequences looming, Tane is forced to confront the gravity of the situation and the potential repercussions of his actions. As Rose takes decisive steps to uphold the rules and protect Maya's welfare, Tane is left to grapple with the consequences of his defiance and the impact it may have on his relationship with Maya. 3. The police close in on Tane. Rose urgently calls for police assistance. Dana swiftly takes action by feigning a need for medical attention for Maya, creating an opportunity to discreetly move her crib away. Tane, determined to follow, finds himself confronted by Rose and her accompanying sergeant, blocking his path. With tensions escalating, Rose asserts her authority by presenting Tane with a stark ultimatum: either comply with their demands and accompany them immediately, or face the consequences of being placed under arrest. Caught in a tense standoff between his desire to ensure Maya's well-being and the reality of legal repercussions, Tane is forced to make a difficult decision under pressure. As Rose lays down the law, the gravity of the situation becomes clear, leaving Tane with little choice but to weigh the consequences of his actions and their potential impact on Maya's safety. With emotions running high and the authorities standing firm, Tane must navigate a delicate balance between his instincts as a caregiver and the boundaries set by the law. 4. Rue tries to defend Tunny. At the police station, Rose goes through the AVO with Tane and warns him not to make the situation harder for himself. When word reaches Rue, she hurries to the station and urges the police to drop all charges. But Rose refuses to back down. Realizing how serious things are, Rue has a private word with Tane and demands he stays away from Maya. 5. Theo turns to Kirby for help. Theo is worried about Valerie's spiraling addiction to pills and feels he's running out of ways to help her. In desperation, he confides in Kirby about what's going on and admits he's completely out of his depth. To Theo's surprise, Kirby is sympathetic in her response and explains what Valerie needs now is professional help. She comforts Theo by reaching for his hand, but Valerie witnesses the tender moment and is left feeling betrayed. 6. Valerie forces Theo down a dangerous path. Things go from bad to worse for Valerie when Theo admits that he has told Kirby about her brother's death. She packs her bags to leave the bay, but Leah is able to convince her to stay. As Theo pledges he'll do anything to prove Valerie can trust him, she pulls out 2 pills and asks if they can take them together. Theo is reluctant at first, but swallows the pill to keep Valerie sweet. Will he regret it? 7. Cash invites Stevie to stay. Stevie makes a desperate call to Cash for help after the location of her hotel is leaked on social media. Eden is left with no choice but to let her boyfriend go, but is in for a shock when Cash returns home with a smiling Stevie in tow. Furious, Eden wants to know why Stevie needs to stay with them when she has so many other security guards at her disposal, but Cash insists these are extraordinary circumstances. 8. Cash tries to keep the peace. Stevie overhears Cash and Eden's row and packs her suitcase to leave, before Cash persuades her to stay, insisting they can work things out. Afterwards, Felicity calls by the house and is starstruck to come face to face with her acting idol. Cash is amused by his sister's giddiness, but is interrupted by a text from Eden asking him to meet her outside. 9. Eden and Stevie call a truce. Eden and Cash come face to face in his front yard and apologize to one another for their behavior. Still feeling as if she's the third wheel in her own relationship, Eden offloads to Remy, who is able to help her see things from Cash's perspective. Having got off on the wrong foot, Eden and Stevie make up. But how long will their truce last? 10. Justin has a request for John Leah, takes a moment to reflect, and apologizes to Justin for her previous bridezilla behavior, acknowledging her overbearing attitude and relinquishing control over their wedding plans. In a gesture of trust and faith in Justin's capabilities, she entrusts him with the responsibility of organizing their special day. Justin, touched by Leah's apology and confidence in him, reassures her that he's up for the task, eager to make their wedding a memorable and stress-free experience. With Leah's blessing, Justin takes the initiative to seek out John and extend an invitation for him to be their marriage celebrant. Despite John's initial apprehension due to his prolonged absence from officiating weddings, Justin's genuine approach and heartfelt request alleviate his doubts. Encouraged by Justin's faith in him, John pledges to bring his best to Leah and Justin's big day, determined to overcome his nerves and deliver a memorable ceremony filled with love and joy. 11. Eden and Remy return to the stage. Maya's fundraiser night at Salt is thrown into jeopardy when the DJ cancels on Xander at the last minute. Eden saves the day by persuading Remy, who's moping about after his split with Bree, to perform with her. The pair take to the stage but are barely through the intro to their first song when Remy spies his glammed-up ex walking in. 12. Bree gets very flirty with Levi. Bree struggles to be around Remy at the fundraiser and is hurt by his refusal to even look at her. Concluding that Remy has moved on, Bree decides to do the same and sets her sights on her old adversary, Levi. The flirty doctor comes on strong, draping herself all over Levi, while Mackenzie watches on in disgust at the sight of another woman making moves on her man. 13. Remy is annoyed by Bree's behavior. Remy is also horrified by Bree's floor show and convinced she's only flirting with Levi to try and get back at him. Eden tries to distract him, but Remy has seen enough and storms out of the bar. Next morning, Remy is still fuming. He questions why Levi wasn't doing anything to stop Bree's advances, which sparks doubt in Eden's mind. Convinced her brother is playing away, Eden decides to confront Levi. 14. Eden invites Levi's wife to stay. Levi is put on the spot when Eden demands to know if he has been cheating on his wife. He tells his sister a white lie and denies an affair with Bree, and is able to diffuse her suspicions. Levi breathes a sigh of relief, but that doesn't last long when Eden informs him that she has invited Imogen to Summer Bay. What does this mean for him and Mac? Thanks for watching us on this whirlwind journey through the upcoming drama on Home and Away. We hope you're as excited as we are for all the twists and turns in store. Don't forget to subscribe to the Episode Whisper channel to stay up to date on all the latest spoilers and behind-the-scenes gossip. Hit that subscribe button now and never miss a moment of the action in Summer Bay. Until next time, happy watching.